Patrick Davis in the 10D. That's inside row 3. Outside, Gary Felius in the 64. And on the back, Caden LeBute in the 17K. And we are underway for Alfa Romeo Maserati of Winnipeg. Oh boy, we got somebody hitting the tire already. Greg Blonsky plows into the tractor tire. So only the top 4. This will be a mystery here. And we're getting ready to go green. And the AIE Bell scoreboard showing 8 laps is the distance.
Chris Bowman in the 4C heads down the front straightaway. He is your leader. Madanek battling with the 10D car side by side into turn number 1. Best race in the place for second and third. 10D is Patrick Davis out of Sioux Lookout, Ontario.
While the field's slightly spread out here, no paint exchanging here. 4 down and 4 remain. Yeah, both laps and cars actually. 4 down, 4 remain. So I was telling you about Speed World a bit ago. Sundays are 50% longer races, and yet you get the same great price. Group events and tournament-style racing, 20% off the regular price. That is a fun place. If you haven't done it, get over to Speed World and give it a try. That is Dave Corbett right there. Yeah, in the black jacket. Welcome, Dave. Why would... Well, Patrick Davis closing in the 10 car. With 1 lap to go, he is closing in on the leader. That leader, of course, is Chris Bowman in the 4C, but I'm not so sure Patrick Davis has got enough time. Oh, look at this, he does. We're going to make a race out of this on the half a lap to go mark. Chris Bowman, I'll bet you doesn't have any idea he's there. Well, he does now. Here comes Davis on the inside. Oh, wow, what a finish. Chris Bowman grabs the checkered Patrick Davis, second place, and oh, so close. Cole Medanyuk at third, and the fourth and final draw spot goes to the 41, and that is Riley Beamish. Riley Beamish.
Speed World Indoor Kart Track is located at 575 Berry Street in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Track. Getting set to go racing now. The 22 sets the pace. Ken McGarva out of Balmoral, Manitoba looks at the green flag, sees it in the air, and steps on the throttle. We're racing. Quick move by the 9 of Les McRae out of Marquette, Manitoba, as he takes that 1966 Ford to the inside and to the eventual lead. 42 on the inside is Larry Newberg, sponsored by Ron's Marine and Power Up Electric. He moves that 42 car back to the second spot. He actually started second and is now back there Here comes the 24 on the inside. Chris Thomas with some speed as he pulls up alongside the 42. On the other side is the 22. That was your pole sitter, Ken McGarva. Two laps down, 6 remaining in Wissota Pure Stock. Heat number 2. McRae is in a great big hurry here, pulling away from the field. He recently won his first feature of the year here at Red River Co-op Speedway. In fact, last Thursday on the Big 4/10. 24 second spot, Chris Thomas, Nebo. 22 in the 56 of Hydrachuk getting at it now. Lots of position changes in this race. Halfway through now for the 1966 Fairlane, sponsored by Central Hydronics. That is Les McRae. Les started 3rd in this race and, well, has about a half a straightaway lead now on the number 24 of Chris Thomas. Look at this race for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 42 slips up just a bit. Hydrachuk in the 56 tries to poke his nose in there, and that doesn't work. Great racing there for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. 7th not far back either. Jamie Weir out of St. Adolphe. Two remaining now for the 1966 Ford Fairlane of Les McRae. Then Thomas 2nd, Nebo 3rd, Hydrachuk 4th. And the 5F of Tyler Fair out of Winkler is 5th. White flag coming out. 1 to go. Troubles for the 5 of Jamie Weir out of St. Adolphe. He stops on the inside of the back straightaway. And checkered flag is out. Your winner is going to be Les McRae. Second spot will go to the 24 of Chris Thomas from St. Malo. And that is a close one for 3rd and 4th. The 42 and the 56.
All right, lined up and ready to rock and roll for 15 laps. Drag race down the front straightaway. Hydrachuk in the 56. The 10D. Patrick Davis out of Sioux Lookout, Ontario. Now that 64 car's on the move. Gary Felius started 11th. And look at, whoa, he just about left the racetrack there. Whoa, he's up pretty close to the concrete. Started 11th, he's up to 6th already. In 1 lap, 2 laps, I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Patrick Davis in the red 10. Looks like he's got a right rear flat tire. He's got something going on there, that's for sure. He's off the pace. Patrick Davis stops and waits for the yellow, and eyeing him up, and we're going green. 12 laps on the AIE Bell scoreboard. And we got a spinner in turn 1. And 12 laps still on the board. Oh, let's go racing. What a race for first place. Chris Bowman in the white 4 battles it out with Gary Felius in the white 64. Felius has the answer, and he's the number 1 car right now. Chris Bowman within striking distance. He's running the low side of the racetrack, and the 64 Felius up just a wee bit higher. The 5M looking pretty good there as well. But Tyler Fair, he started 9th and he's up to 3rd. 56 a Hydro Chuck was at one point the leader, but he's back to 4th. No passing till you pass the cone. Gotta behave, everybody. Let's try if we can see if we can knock off 10 laps this time. Here we go. Good race for 4th place. The 24 car and the 56 to do battle. The 56 car of Hydrochuck takes the spot this time. Gary Felius out front of the 64. Gary started 11th. And in not too many laps, he was the leader. I think about 5. Which is quite an accomplishment. There's some good cars out there. Chris Bowman at 2nd spot appears to, in the 4 car, appears to be at some points closing in, but doesn't appear to be able to reel him in. But look at this 3rd place car, that 5 car. He started back in the field as well. It looks like he's, boy, this is deceiving on the racetrack tonight, because at times he looks like he's catching up to the 4 car, but as I mentioned it, that's no longer the case. Well, with 4 to go, the leader is looking at some lap traffic ahead. Not sure if that'll play a part. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. A couple of cars racing here, the 17 and the 41 are racing for their positions, and here comes the 64, the leader. Although with 3 to go, he may or may not catch him. I think he'll just get to them when this race is over. Go, and the leader encountering a little slower traffic doesn't slow him down much. He gets right around that 22 car in pretty short order. Now he's coming up on the 41. Although he's moving through pretty good, it's not allowing his competitors at 2nd and 3rd to close the gap very much at all. 1 to go for Gary Felius. Oh, he's in deep traffic again, the 17 of Caden LaBute. And Gary doesn't know where to go in the 64 car. What do you do here? He does the smart thing. He hangs on. He's got lots of time. How about a hand for your winner, everybody? Gary Filius in the 64. Second spot goes to the 4. Chris Bowman. Third spot to the 5. Good run by the 5F of Tyler Fair. He started 9th. He finishes 3rd. 4th goes to Hydro Chuck in the 56 and unofficially 5th